Welcome back to New Rockstars, I'm Erik Voss, and WandaVision just confirmed surprising new details about the Marvel timeline after Avengers Endgame, that the Avengers meddling is still settling. I forced it, but I'm happy with it. Episode 4 opened with the events of Monica Rambeau returning from the blip, taking place concurrently with the Avengers undusting the dusted in Endgame, and Wanda's Westview crisis turns out is taking place only a few weeks after her duel with Thanos, before Spider-Man Far From Home. Hey, say what you will about me digging back up the grave of Endgame for its infinite unresolved questions, but like Wanda recycling corpses, clearly the MCU ain't done beating a dead horse either. And thanks to Traplight Games for sponsoring this video. Use my link below to download Battle Legion today. Let's break down WandaVision's updates to the MCU timeline post-Endgame, because this really changes a lot of our assumptions about Marvel's shift from the Infinity Saga in Phase 3 to the Multiverse Saga in Phase 4. I'm also going to talk about Paul Bettany's reveals about a deleted Endgame post-credit scene with Vision's corpse, because we might now see that in WandaVision. Gross. Okay, WandaVision Episode 4 opens with the dramatic rematerialization of Monica Rambeau, the moment Bruce Banner snapped everyone back. And then next scene after the credits is Monica showing up to work at Sword, where Hayward confirms it has been 3 weeks since those events.
It's been 3 weeks and you're the first to report.
And then next, it seems like Monica makes it to Westview the next day. She gets sucked into Westview, and then 24 hours after that, Sword has set up camp. So despite the calendar inside the pocket reality showing August 1961, outside of Westview in this world, the month is November 2023. Endgame's final battle takes place in October 2023. How do we know this? The MCU timeline is admittedly muddy, full of inexplicable contradictions, but the broad consensus from those of us who have spent the past several years of our lives studying this like freaks is that these titles are generally set around when they release, unless their story requires them to be set right before or right after some other event, like how Black Panther is set right after T'Chaka's death in Civil War, set around summer 2016, despite releasing in spring 2018. Black Widow's doing a similar thing, releasing in 2021, we hope, despite being set sometime between 2016 and 2018. Infinity War is set in May 2018, and we know that because Vision and Wanda have been on the run for exactly 2 years after they fled following Civil War back in 2016.
For 2 years, we stormed these moments, trying to see if this could work, and...
But wait, doesn't Infinity War take place right after Thanos' forces find the Asgardians in the Ragnarok post-credit scene? Well, yes, Ragnarok is set in 2017, 2 years after Hulk left Earth in Age of Ultron in 2015, but that Asgardian ship has been slowly traveling for several months.
Requesting aid from any vessel within range. We are 20 kilometers out of Asgard.
Setting that post-credit scene and Thanos' ensuing massacre in May 2018. Endgame opens in the direct aftermath of Thanos' snap, with Tony coming home 23 days later.
It's been 23 days since Thanos came to Earth.
And then after the Avengers fail to avenge, we jump ahead 5 years later to the year 2023. But really, it's 5 years and change, because the following summer in Spider-Man Far From Home, June 2024, Betty Brant says this.
And 8 months ago, a band of brave heroes brought us back.
8 months previous would be October 2023. That is when the final battle of Endgame goes down, when Wanda Maximoff returns and tells Thanos,
"You took everything from me."
and then after the battle, she commiserates with Hawkeye.
You know, I wish there was a way that I could let her know that we won.
She knows. We both do.
And then 3 weeks after this, Wanda is doing this shit in Westview, New Jersey, November 2023. So by saying they both do, Wanda was signaling that Vision's presence is still very much on her mind and in her broken heart. And today's video is brought to you by Battle Legion, the fun mass battle mobile game available on iOS and Android. Battle Legion is a battle strategy game with exciting 100 versus 100 unit PvP battles. You design your own army and then you set them loose loose and watch the battle unfold. Oh, my little Death Knights are all grown up. There are tons of different kinds of units with unique mechanics, all customizable with skins and power stones. Play in multiple game modes, main PvP modes, skirmish puzzles, bounty hunt mini missions, and they just added clan raid battles in the most recent update. Join with your whole clan to beat epic bosses. New game modes, units, and ranks are coming, and the game has a very active Discord community and weekly streams on YouTube. Battle Legion is free to download. Use my link below to download Battle Legion today. So what happened in those 3 weeks before she shows up in Westview? Well, Paul Bettany revealed in a recent interview that there was a deleted post-credit scene to Avengers Endgame that would have shown Wanda retrieving Vision's corpse.
At one point there was going to be a tag where you opened a sort of body bag drawer and there was the Vision. Kevin kind of talked to me and said, I gotta pull the shot.
And based on trailer footage of Wanda in an unidentified facility, those rows and rows of drawers might be some kind of sword morgue. And we are watching the moment she broke in and stole Vision's corpse. This could actually be a secure facility that stores old weapon tech for fear that Vision's remains could be weaponized. Thus, sentient weapon observation and response division, and why Hayward shifted their plans to nanotech and AI technologies they could have derived from Vision's corpse. Wanda might have followed that conversation with Clint by recovering Vision's corpse and then brought it to Westview, New Jersey, where she created a hex-based pocket reality in which he appears to be alive once more. Why Westview, New Jersey? Well, we know Westview began really as the location of Jimmy Woo's missing witness. Something weird is going on there. Jimmy says his associates now claim to have never heard of him. I'm thinking this mystery man could have been what led Wanda to coming to Westview in the first place. Perhaps some devilish plot with Agnes that I pitched in pretty much every other WandaVision video. Perhaps Hayward knew Wanda stole Vision's corpse, which would be a kind of sword scandal that he's now trying to contain, and he used Woo's missing witness to lure in Wanda, to trade Wanda to him to get Vision's remains back. And now that Wanda is taking control of the situation and it's all going public, it's super embarrassing for him, causing him to want to flee back to HQ.
Get me a transport back to headquarters now.
We'll see what happens with WandaVision, but yes, WandaVision in November 2023 is taking place about 7 months before Spider-Man Far From Home in June or July 2024. Why? Well, for two reasons. One, I think this could be to set up the background of the secret invasion clues in Far From Home, like the Skrulls, which do get brought up in Jimmy Woo's notes, and that space station, which might be under construction in SWORD's massive hangar and could totally be sent up to orbit on those launch pads over the course of the next 7 months. But the other reason is to tie into Far From Home's mentions of the multiverse. Remember, Peter's excitement over Mysterio's lie about being from the multiverse, and Quentin Beck's later confession that people these days are super willing to believe that narrative of someone coming from an alternate reality. Both of these suggest that some event beyond Endgame, which didn't exactly feature any public reveals of the existence of a multiverse, but rather this Westview anomaly, could have been what opened the eyes of all of society. The society, at least in Far From Home, that the multiverse is very real. And that might confirm that the radiation of Westview may expand far beyond New Jersey into a global Avengers level threat that makes the multiverse a household term. Yes, I am wearing our latest obsession shirt, an unusual couple. It's got some cool Easter eggs hidden in the design that you can only see via AR. A limited supply is still available at our merch store, newrockstarsmerch.com. And thanks again to Traplight Games for sponsoring this video. Use my link in the video's description to download Battle Legion today. Follow me on Instagram at Erik Voss, follow New Rockstars, subscribe to New Rockstars on YouTube for breakdowns of everything WandaVision related. Thank you for watching. Bye.